The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Enriquez waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Ingram ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Ingram taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Chance to run two. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Into the over, 10 off it. The power, 10 for 1.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Oh! Misses everything. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. They scamper through for a single. Good running. Wow, that's missed a lot. Middled that one. Great timing.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. how will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. 7 runs added in that over. The power, 17 for 1.
2 overs gone in the power play, and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's a boundary save for sure. Nearly gets the edge. Neil Smith with a great delivery there. Timed that perfectly.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Over the power, a 24 for 1. Johnson from the northern end. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Oh! Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That is quite extraordinary. Enriquez, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Drilled that one away.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Oh! No, no, no. Terrible shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. with a huge appeal.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The power, a 43 for 3.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Curran, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the northern end.
Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh!
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Curran shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Neil Smith from the southern end.
He's got their tail up.
Oh! Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
smacks that away through the gap. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Oh.
Great shot through the gap. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Caught out for 6. The Power are now on 61 for 5.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Middle, what a start.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. Fielders look really confident.
Nice.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good pick up, big chance. A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Power, 73 for 5.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Going with spin now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Cornwall from the southern end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Hey, nice bowling.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh! Cornwall with a huge appeal. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 8 runs out of there. The Power are 81 for 5.
81 for 5.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Power and precision in that shot.
Keep up!
Oh! Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 4 runs out of there. The Power are 85 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Cornwall from the southern end. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs to be on target. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Oh, nice.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Just quick onto that in the infield. Everyone's gone up.
Yes, nice bowling.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Catch it.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe three. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Going with pace now.
The captain is going with pace.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid
Evan
work.
Lewis is the new batter at number 8.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, what a ball. Moody staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. To bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
At number 9, please give him a round of applause.
Oh!
No, terrible shot. Power and precision in that shot. Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure. 2 runs coming from that over. The power, a 99 for 7. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Cornwall from the southern end. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Hey.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Oh.
But it drops safely. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Oh.
End of the over, 10 off it. The power, 114 for 8.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Johnson, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the southern end.
A few moves made in the field. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Johnson from the southern end. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The Stars has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Oh.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Hey. Oh.
Huge. That has
Into
flown.
the 15th over.
Textbook
The
6,
Power
timed
are
well,
now
under the ball,
123
and it
for
flew
8.
to the boundary. Awesome power.
9 runs added in that over. The Power are 123 for 8.
Change of
Cornwall back
bowling.
into the attack.
Off-spinner is coming on to bowl.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Hey. Yes, nice bowling. Oh, bowling. Oh, nice. Hey, nice bowling.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Hey.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Hey, nice.
End of the over.
16th
5 runs
over.
coming
The
from it.
Power
The
are
Power
now
are
on
128 for 8.
for 8.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Oi!
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Oi!
Misses everything.
Oi!
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot, through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Oi!
Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, 4 off it. The Power are 132 for 8. Cornwall from the northern end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Oi! Nice
Beats
bowling.
the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh! Bowling.
Nearly gets the edge. Cornwall with a great delivery there. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
That's a boundary save for sure.
And those are the winning runs. These two have...
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win. But in the end, a deserved win, I'd say.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.